Gorgeous look at a place of NFL history. Welcome to Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Chicago Bears. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Blake Corum now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
All this guy did was lead the Rams to the playoffs for the third time in 4 years, Kate, a season ago. Getting them their first postseason win, in fact, since Super Bowl 56. This guy, he already sits top 10 in career completions, yards, and touchdowns. He's been the model of consistency.
First snap, and Stafford's going to throw. And his first pass falls incomplete. Kyron Williams, the intended target. And now they face second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
6 yards to go here. It's third down. Throw here, third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Gain of 9 yards. And the Rams, first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Rams.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Catch made right side by Nakua. And this is taken ahead to the 42. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. They fake the handoff, now Stafford. Who's got it again? And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
So it'll be another 1st and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37. Play action now for Stafford. Hits him on the out route. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Running back sent in motion. Stafford from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Throwing is Stafford on third. He finds Adams, complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Rams, first down. A gain of 11 on
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
From the red zone on first. This one's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Motion man right is Smith. Stafford now off the play fake. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up third down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Stafford's going to throw once more. Brings it in. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is first and goal. Williams will take it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams finish up an excellent opening series. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Josh Blackwell to return it. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
He's somebody who has made a career of extending and creating plays. I mean, oftentimes, Kate, where I just would sit aghast. How did he do that? How does he make that throw on the run? Now he's got to take the spectacular and just add a whole level of consistency.
First down, Williams to throw. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. Pass brought in by Burton. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
And the Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down throw by Williams. He'll try and run this. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
First down, here's Swift. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Cameron Curl.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Williams from the gun. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Santos' kick is good, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Corum now on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Gets everything he has under this one. That's complete inside the 35-yard mark. 35 on the pickup. And the Rams have the first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Why does this have to happen? Everybody just go home.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Stafford now on first down. Short pass brought in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Up the gut they go with Williams. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On 3rd and 2, Stafford. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. The Rams get 6 more on their early advantage. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Mevis now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams drive their lead to 11.
14, Bears 3.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Sending a tight end in motion left. Here's Swift on 2nd down. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of 1. The Rams out to an early advantage. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They start out with a 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. Into traffic, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10.
Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
One of the tight ends motioning left. Williams to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's on target to Moore. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New set of downs from the 37. Out of the shotgun, it gives to Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
54-yard attempt.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And it stays a 2-possession game at an 11-point margin.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Rams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Stafford now. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Putting a receiver in motion. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Complete to number 17, Devontae Adams. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. at the Bears' 33-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. And my hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
Stafford now on 3rd down. He's got the first down grab and still going. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. And they send a man in motion. To throw, Stafford. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Johnson with the pick.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back. Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock, so some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Swift to start the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Toss play, Swift. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together, these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Pass brought in by Burton. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
1st and 10 now from the 46. They run with Swift. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8, so we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Working from the gun, Williams. Over the middle to Moore. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Number 2, DJ Moore. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Dime coverage from the Rams as they get prepped for this third down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's coming for the first. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
That's one of those plays, Kate, where every position on the offense gets a gold star. They all did their job, enough protection to allow the quarterback time to find his receiver, who went all the way from the right side of the field to the left side of the field to do some damage.
That's more on the quick slant. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Again, it's Williams. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Swift pushing for the end zone, and off the football. It's not loose. So they do take over after the fumble, Brock, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone.
Take everything that makes the goal line stand exciting and amplify it by 1,000. They didn't just hold him out of the end zone. They stole the ball away with a dominant stop.
The Rams taking over on offense late in the first half. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's brought down up at the 6-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 6-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Nakua, the receiver, in motion right. Stafford from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
First down.
So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Blackwell now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. On play action, Williams. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And they're gonna bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble, but Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Running with Swift out of the gun. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
They're going to run here. Kyle Monungai. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. Cut down the left side by his running back. Oh, baby. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
Ben Johnson dialing it up. They're going to try for the 2-point conversion.
The Bears.
Williams trying to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Brock, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
We've set it downs from 37. Stafford now on 1st down. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Williams now on 1st and 10. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Defense showing blitz, Stafford. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. One guy with it. He's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That has got to be so demoralizing for that defense. You pin them back. It's a terrible field position to run the ball, but they run it right down your throat and move the chains. That stings.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. Throw right side, hauled in by Komet. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Running behind center with Swift. And he stopped just before the line to gain. This is at the 27.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Williams with the sneak. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Staying grounded with Swift. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Rams headed out to the field now. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Stafford to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Quick slant taken in by Nakua. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Give to Williams from the gun. And he's able to get this down to the 36. A 6-yard gain on the play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Another run for Williams. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's another Rams 1st down. A gain of 11.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Rams 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Working inside the red zone. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. Stafford now against the blitz. Has it down close. And he's all the way to the edge and out of bounds along the line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
So they'll have some time to prepare for 3rd and goal. We're at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. It's Stafford once more. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late. Now Stafford again. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Nevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Rams push the lead up to 12.
21, Bears 9.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Blackwell now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Bears about set for their next possession. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
10 yards.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st down, here's Swift. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
1st down, and they go right back to him. He's across midfield into Rams territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Working from the gun, Williams. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now here's Williams. They set the screen here to Swift. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
All right, here we go. Second down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Finds him over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. They go with Mananga here. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. So this one on the defense.
Pass interference. Defense.
Well, I think we could all tell, Brock, when they saw that flag, they knew exactly what was coming.
Yeah, and unlike those wrestlers I watched growing up who could hide under the ring and just get away from everybody, there's no hiding now. All eyes on him.
A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there. From the red zone now. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now within 1 score in the 4th. DJ Moore, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears trim the deficit down to 5.
Rams 21, Bears 16.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Corum now on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Rams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
So first down from the 41. Play action now for Stafford. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended target. And it sets up second down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off the defense at any time.
Stafford to throw again on second. Just keeps connecting to Nakua. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century, and it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Stafford is hit. The ball is out. Bears pick it up. Headed the other way. Off to the races. Middle of the field. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 4th quarter lead.
Well, if this winds up holding as your game winner, and I almost hope it does. I don't know if I should say that. I'm not allowed to say it. But I just love what it illustrates, the want-to from this defense to go and finish. Anytime, anywhere, anyone. You don't know when that big play's coming, but you got to deliver, and they just did.
Williams and the Bears getting set to try for 2.
The Bears will line up.
They send him straight over the middle. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Bears 22, Rams 21.
Really seemed like they were trying to get as much momentum as possible out of that series of events, didn't it? Big play like a fumble return, Brock. They wanted to add another big moment with that 2-point try.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all, even if they did fail. Kind of like a big play we see all the time, right? The offense will get right back to the line. Don't let that defense breathe. I don't mind it, even if the execution wasn't there.
Cairo Santos.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Whittington now on the return. Nice manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Out come the Rams on offense. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there, and I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Stafford. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. They've got a man in motion. Stafford now on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. He'll throw it. That's caught by Williams. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, In a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He fields this at the 18. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. New set of downs for them from the 31. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was brought down by
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts.
It's a loss of a yard.
They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
There's absolutely nothing he could do in that situation, Kate. Defense broke through so quickly they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Williams going to run with it. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
And they'll pitch it out to him. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. All right, here we go. Second down. Williams from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. He's back to throw. On target to his man Zacchaeus. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Here's first and 10 from the 47. A draw now. This is Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now the Rams are going to use their third and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Now Williams. And that's got it left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears clinging to a 1-point lead. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Pass caught by Smythe. And he's got the first down for the Bears, Brock, and that should clinch them this win.
13 yards on the play. That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
line up the design keeper. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.